Freezing Nights by TinyEvilWizard is a cute turn-based RPG for Pico 8. Let's give it a look. Welcome to Pico Playtime, the video series where I play through some cool Pico 8 games to show to you lovely people. It's nearly Christmas. You might be able to tell that by my horrendous jumper, or by the presence of a Christmas tree, or by the fact it's December and you know it's December. Anyway, it's nearly Christmas, and Christmas has come early for Pico 8 because we've got a really good game to talk about today. Oh, it's Freezing Nights by TinyEvilWizard. So let's load it up because it has a... Oh, there's a lovely splash. Look at this. Look at that logo. Lovely. TinyEvilWizard. Nice. I like it. I'll let that play whilst I read the description. You can read what's going on there. Oh, look. Really good music by Ohhcurtains. Nice. I don't know what I'm doing the finger pointing for. I should stop with that. So, Freezing Nights. A light co-op turn-based RPG. Take control of two knights and try to reach the end of the perilous snowy mountain paths by avoiding enemy attacks and powering up your characters. It's an RPG, everyone. That's how it works. There's a whole bunch of features which I'm going to skip past because you're going to see them very shortly. Freezing Nights is my, as in TinyEvilWizard, I'm reading his description, first real attempt at creating a game and took about 7 months to develop. It is split between 14 carts. This is a big Pico 8 game and was mainly inspired by that one RPG series with two plumbers. Are we referring to Mario RPG there? I haven't played it. Sorry. It originally released as part of the 12 Days of Pico 8 Christmas 2022 event. It's also available on itch.io and Newgrounds. Yes, this is such a good game. So much to talk about. So this was made over 7 months, which is a long time to be working on a Pico 8 game. It's 14 carts, which is very large for a Pico 8 game. I can't remember off the top of my head, but Poom is a similar number of carts. Big game. You will see why very shortly. Okay, this is a co-op game. You can play this with 2 players, which is the best way to play it. You each control a knight, which makes it a lot easier dodging certain enemy attacks later on. You can continue the game. The game has a save feature, so I've got a game that's in progress, but I want to show you it from the beginning, so I'm going to be starting a new game. You can also swap the buttons around if you feel like it. New game, then I press the wrong button. Let's try that again. New game. There we go. So, we've got 2 difficulties, normal and hard. I haven't tried hard. I imagine it's quite hard. I'm going to be showing you normal. So, at the start of the game, you get to customise your character. So, you can pick the colours of your character, which is really nice to see. I love being able to customise characters in Pico 8 games. It's not something you often see. So, that's going to be my Knight A. And for Knight B, I'm going to use Randomise. Not like that one. I don't like that one. That one's cool. I'll use that. Okay then. So, you can see the little loading screen in between sections. That's where it's changing carts. So the map is on another cart. And the music in this game. Oh, Ohhcurtains. The music is so good. You can buy the soundtrack for this game on Bandcamp. That might be something I might be looking into doing. Really nice music. Anyway, this is the map screen. You can see how many levels there are. Each point on the map is a different fight. You can see there are some branching paths in there. And the map points with like a fiery logo. Those are like campsites where we get to rest and recuperate. The dark purple locations, those are the bosses. So let's get started. I think we'll go first off into the tutorial. Here we go. This is the tutorial. I love it when Pico 8 games have tutorials in it. Tutorials are hard to do. This is a nice tutorial. So, we are in a turn-based kind of JRPG style combat system here. Kind of, you know the score, don't you? It's kind of like similar to like Final Fantasy, Breath of Fire, Phantasy Star, you name it, okay? So, our knights have various abilities. Between fights at the campsites, we get to add to our abilities. This is the tutorial though. So we've got the sword. We can throw a sneaky coin bag, which is like a kind of throw attack. Or we can heal. At the bottom, well, let's just see. If I just attack, I think the tutorial will kick in and I don't have to explain anything. Anyway, let's, there we go, do a bit of damage to the tutorial fish. Evade enemy attacks. So, you can see there is a jump button next to your character. You need to press that to jump over the attacks. Now, this is where the co-op side comes in, because if you're playing co-op, you've just got the one knight to worry about. Playing on your own, like I'm doing, you've got to kind of keep track of both, and that's not so easy. What I end up doing is just jumping both at the same time. You'll see that in a little bit. Anyway, let's keep attacking the sword tutorial fish with our sword. All the while that we're playing this, here we go, actions have a cost. So each action, most of the attacks I've seen so far, in fact all the attacks, they drain health. Oh, I missed that one. So you do need to kind of top up your health is kind of like your mana ability as well, if that makes sense. It's a shared resource. Modern game design, eh? Let's keep attacking. Yeah, so your characters do get sort of weaker as the fight goes on. You need to keep track of your health with potions. You can see the 3 types of cost. HP, I've already talked about that. Potion, that's usually for like special abilities and things. Our sneaky bag attack, I think that uses like... Oh no, that uses... Oh, that uses money, right. Ah, okay. So yeah, you've got... Let's just try that again. You've got health. You've got the potion power, which is sort of like magic, sort of. And then you've got your coins, which is what you can spend on upgrades later. So that... Oh, that's a... I'm not sure I'd want to... I didn't use that attack much, and now I've realised how that works. I'm probably going to use it even less, but it's there, it's an option. Anyway, let's keep bashing this fish because we want to get out of the tutorial. Have you noticed how beautiful the graphics are in this? Look at that pixel art, isn't that nice? So yeah, you've got indicators to tell you how strong attacks are. Not too confusing, that is it? No? Let's just keep attacking. So, the combat is turn-based, as you can see. Everything is really nicely animated. The oh yeah, attacks have... This tutorial keeps interrupting me. Yeah, you can... Some attacks can only kind of... Oh, I keep missing. Some attacks can only attack the kind of the front row. Others, like the bow, for example, can attack any character or any enemy character that is. Some attacks attack all of them. We'll be trying to get that attack if we can. Yeah, all the characters in this game are so beautifully animated. The kind of combat animations are a highlight. There are many different attacks that characters have. Oh, I'm doing so bad at this. Do I need to revive my guy now? So here we go. The potion, we can use that to revive our guy, thusly. Seek safe zones. Yes, in between fights you get the campsites where you can do upgrades and things. You'll tend to get them after a boss. Could I possibly just dodge an attack? You know? I think that's something that Mario RPG does, isn't it? There's like a mixture of turn-based, kind of real-time kind of actions. It's a good idea, isn't it? Because the dodging does make it sort of somewhat skill-based. Are we friends now? No, we've finished beating up the tutorial fish. No, we're not friends. There we go, we've got him. And we've got some coins that we can spend on upgrades whenever we get to do an upgrade. Don't think we get one after the tutorial. Let's see. No, sadly not. Oh, we got one fight and then we get a campsite. So, this is our first proper fight. We've got some more fish to fight. Don't worry, we do fight more things than just fish. So, as you can see, there's no characters behind other characters here, so my sword attack can attack any of these. So let's take that guy out. The bow can always kind of attack different characters. Taking out these rebellious fish. See, already I'm doubting my ability to I just cannot jump properly today. That's what you end up doing most of the time, is just pressing both buttons to dodge both of them. That won't last you all the way through the game. One of the bosses that I got to kind of fires different attacks at different times. you need to be playing it co-op there to be able to really do that. Unless you're somehow really good at multitasking, which I am apparently not. Anyway, let's keep bashing these rebellious fish, and then we can have a play around with the upgrades. This battle, I really should like not just be jumping over both at the same time with this one, should I? It's not that hard. The menus, the animation, the presentation is all top notch. You can really tell that like 7 months of work went into this game. The graphics are like classic Pico 8 graphics, lovely 2D kind of style pixel art artwork. It's really nice actually seeing a Pico 8 game that is in kind of like an isometric view. You don't see that too often, and it always looks nice. Anyway, let's go to the campsite where we get to look at our next feature of the game, which is the upgrade system. I love that little character in the balloon there. Really nice. Oh, the music! Ah, right then. So we can buy equipment. So equipment is takes the form of like new weapons, new attacks. We can upgrade things that we've already got. We can get more health, or we can just sit and relax. Now, I have possibly learned from my mistakes in the first game. I'm gonna not upgrade my Knight A. He's already quite strong. But what I want to do is buy a new attack for Knight B, our bowman. I'm going to buy the Fire Staff, which lets us attack all enemies. This is very handy, as you may have guessed. If we have a look at the different attacks then, so we've got the sword, we've already seen that. Quite a bit of damage, only takes 1 hit point at a time. The shield, that does seem to be an attack. I haven't used this one, so I'm not entirely sure. Oh, it reduces enemy defense, so we've got kind of like a debuff style effect there. We've already seen the bow, that lets us kind of pick a target, but it only does low damage. The Fire Staff we're going to be picking, and you can see here, the further we get into the game, the more that this attack might be more useful. At the moment, this doesn't look too useful. It does a lot of damage, as you can see, but it nearly kills within one go. That will not be good for us at the start. So obviously, once we have progressed in the game, upgraded our health, that might become more viable. Anyway, I'm not going to get that. I'm going to get the Fire Staff because I want to attack things all at the same time. The reason that I've swapped them over is the way that healing works. So the turn sequence, Knight A goes first, then Knight B. And I often found I put the Fire Staff on Knight A, and when he was getting killed, Knight B would then have to resurrect him. So I'd kind of miss a turn, miss an attack. So I think it might be better to have my kind of healer character as the first character as Knight A. Let's see how that pans out for me. So we're going to get our Knight B some more health. So we should get some more potion power as well. Let's see, what can we afford? Where's it telling the price? At the top. 30 for that. Or we can get some health there for 15. I think we should just get more health. I think that's all we can buy, isn't it? Probably. Great. Let's advance then. Transitions. Okay, so here's our first choice. I think I picked the bottom path on my first playthrough. Let's try the top path then. Both of them lead to the same boss, who I'll hopefully be able to show you. There we go. Oh, look at the animation on those little characters. It's so cute. It's so nice. So he's going to continue being our bash everyone guy, but now our Knight B has the Fire Staff. It takes a lot of hit points, but it also does a lot of damage. So I'm hopeful that that will pan out for us. I am not sure what the bat did then. Oh, right, I get it. Some attacks are high, some are low. If they're low, you shouldn't jump, because obviously you'll jump into the attacks. I didn't realise what those bats are doing. That's the first time the bats actually managed to hit me. They've always seemed to have been going higher. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, so now that we've, I think our bowman might be able to kill one of these bats. Yes. Not wasting any unnecessary health. There we go, look. It went low again. Do you see how I jumped over both of them at the same time? It just seemed a sensible way of doing things. It missed! Of course it missed, it's not on the ground. Ah, flying enemies, there you go. There are flying enemies. Have I never tried to hit a bat with the sword before? Strange. Yeah, this is what happens when you change how you do things. You heal between battles. I think if your character's dead, they get revived at the end of a battle. So the potion, besides healing, it also revives. So that's good. So we've got these little red mage guys. They kind of have a fireball attack, I think. They have a couple of attacks. There's the bats who we've already seen. And at the back there, there's the little green guy. They can buff their friends and make their defense higher. But our sword man can't get to him because that red guy's in the way. That's why we have the flame staff. To hit all of them. Oh, I am just forgetting to dodge. You need to dodge in this game. There we go, like that. So confident. There we are. I think the green guy's just gonna... What's he gonna do? He's gonna buff himself. Fine. You can do that. Let's continue attacking. Nice. I am gonna... I think that staff might knock out both of those bats in one go. Fantastic. You don't need to worry about which character gets the kill, because you share experience points, or you share the coins, I suppose. Which is good, because Knight B tends to get more kills because they go second. So yeah, don't have to worry about that. I know it's a co-op game. Oh, we've got our first boss. This is... Am I going to be able to talk about this game and also fight the boss? So you can see the boss character here is a bigger version of the little red mage guys. I think he has kind of more powerful versions of the same attacks. No matter, they're all going to set on fire in the end. Oh, there we go. I managed to dodge one for a change. I'm not sure what that +5 is. The indications of what characters are doing. I think, is that healing, maybe? Oh, so bad at dodging that one. We have to keep an eye on health. We've got 4 hit points left. I think I should be okay. Right, we're definitely going to do an all attack again. Oh, I do love that attack. I think the green guy just healed himself there. Damn. One of our guys has been knocked out. We need to use, we need to spend a turn, I suppose, reviving him. Now, this might be where my changing of the order of things might help, because I think if we revive Knight B, I think Knight B will get to have a... Yes, Knight B gets to have a go. Let's take out that little green guy if we can. That didn't work. Oh, he's defended himself up. Oh. It's a lot easier to just dodge like that, I've found. Nice. Right, no more green guys, we can just concentrate on the boss. I'm so bad at dodging! Now, you see now, when I revive the Knight A, we don't get to have a turn, so we've kind of lost a turn there, which kind of sucks. Oh, God, I need to dodge! So frustrating. Right, let's just keep attacking. It's not such a hard boss, this. When you're not trying to talk and make kind of like interesting comments about the games, it is a lot easier to dodge, believe me. I did okay that time. Yeah, later bosses attack both characters at the same time with different height attacks, and it gets much harder to play it solo. Oh, look at the animation on that character, it's so good. I'm really having a kick on animation at the moment in Pico 8 games, because it's nice to see. Oh, we've got a different attack. Oops. So yeah, if you've got good reflexes, which you can see I have not, you can probably get through most of this game without taking any damage. We are at serious risk of dying here, so let's heal one guy. And then... Nice, managed to dodge it for a change. We'll keep attacking with him, and we'll use Knight B this time to heal. So he doesn't do as much damage with his bow, unfortunately. The different attacks, I really like how it works. Like you notice some of the characters, like the red wizard guys, they kind of get quite close to you before they attack, so you have less reaction time. Or they also have different attacks, so each kind of character, you have to kind of learn, each enemy, you have to learn the sort of the pattern of the attacks. It's good gameplay, that, isn't it? And all the way through, we've got these banging tunes, we've got this fantastic graphic. It's so well presented, this game. I think one little niggling concern I have is sometimes you do want to kind of skip through the animations a bit. The game, the combat does have quite a deliberate pace. I mean, it helps. There we go, we've defeated the boss. Well, there's even like a little death animation, look. You know, it's just getting the sprite to kind of shuffle around a bit, but it's effective, isn't it? With all the sound effects and things. Also, notice all the chickens. A lot of chickens in this game for some reason. Okay, so as you can see, we've defeated the boss, and then we get to go to another campsite where we can spend some more points upgrading our characters. 86 coins. I think there must be some element of performing better to maybe... Do you earn coins when you dodge or something? I don't know. I think I had more coins last time than this. I'm not sure. Anyway, you've got to now strike a balance between buying new attacks, upgrading existing attacks, and kind of keeping both kind of characters. I don't think he'd want it where one character is way stronger than the other. I think he'd kind of want it balanced, which is nice. Look at the little animation on the fire there as well. Nice particle effects. Yeah, it's that part of the video where I talk about the particle effects. This game is so well presented. It's so good. It's a long game as well. Like I say, 14 carts. I think each kind of well, there's the map, there's the title screen, 12 other carts. I'm guessing that must be for like every few battles. That helps them. The extra carts mean that you can cram a lot more graphics in as well, because there are a lot of graphics in this game. Incredible presentation. It's so nice to have such a in-depth game right at the end of the year, because we started things off this year very well. There's some excellent games at the start of this year. It's nice to see that being carried on all the way through. Yes, the next video is going to be the best of 2022 video, which is that's going to be a long one. Anyway, let's do some upgrades, and then I think it might be time to let you get on with whatever you're doing, because this is a long video, longer than usual, but it's a long game. I'm not sure how long it takes to play all the way through this. Quite a while. Anyway, let's do some upgrades, because I am going to continue this game, because I want to complete this. Who shall I upgrade? Let's see if I can upgrade my knight's attack. 60, that's quite expensive, but it should do more damage now. I want more health as well. What have we got there? Maximum amount of potions, or mana, I suppose. Mana's refilled when reaching a rest area. I think that will become more important later on, when you will be taking a lot more damage and things, and where probably attacks get more costly as well. Anyway, for now, let's just make Knight... can I afford to do that again? No. Let's make Knight A little bit stronger as well. I want to see how much damage that does, actually. Let's see how much of an increase it is. We're not going to do anything to Knight B at the moment. He's still pretty strong. So I'm kind of taking turns upgrading my knights. So each kind of little section between camps and rests has different characters. As you can see, we're now joined by a ghost. Let's see how much damage this does. A little bit more damage. One of the criticisms that I've seen about the game is the fact that there aren't any health bars, but this style of game doesn't always have health bars. It would be kind of nice, I suppose, but it would clutter the screen. Health bars with Pico 8's resolution, Pico 8's only got 128 by 128 resolution. Health, especially small health bars on little enemies, I'm not sure how effective that would be, but it might be a nice thing to add. It's fine without. You kind of get a feel for how tough enemies are going to be. It's not like... I haven't encountered anything too spongy yet, where you're just attacking and attacking and attacking and not feeling like you're making any progress. Even the bosses, they don't take too many hits. The challenge is mainly in how their attacks, kind of dodging their attack patterns basically, and learning their attack patterns. So yeah, I haven't encountered any really kind of big damage sponge kind of enemies yet. So do we need health bars? I don't think so. Maybe a way to just skip through the animations, or maybe just speed up the animations a little bit, just to kind of keep things moving a bit more. But yeah, this is a very good Pico 8 game. The links are down below, as you can see. You can play it over on itch. It's on Newgrounds. Go and give it some votes on there, because it was front paged on Newgrounds and it deserves all the attention in the world. It's featured on Splore, so this is TinyEvilWizard's first Pico 8 game, and it's featured, rightly so. Fantastic way to start your Pico 8 career. I'm not jealous at all. It's also available on... I think that's all of them, isn't it? You can check out the soundtrack by Ohhcurtains. That's over on Bandcamp. All the links will be down below. Check this game out; it's really cool. Let's do a big fire attack to finish things off. Oh, I do like that. So good. Doing these character animations, I have had a go at making... Oh, this guy, these attacks with the bouncing things. I've had a go at making a kind of combat system similar to this. It was very, very tricky. Getting, I had barely any animation in mind. It's tricky stuff, this. So well presented. Anyway, I could ramble on forever about this game because it's so much fun. Check it out, please. Click on all the links. Go and follow the developer, TinyEvilWizard. Go and follow them over on Twitter and on Mastodon. Am I going to get banned for promoting other social networks? Oh no, wait, because I'm not on Twitter, that's why. I'm on YouTube. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Go and check out the developers, go and check out the fantastic game, and I'll see you again very soon.